Improve your life. How to build a life you love. Introduction. Life is a canvas, and every single day offers you the opportunity to create a masterpiece. Yet many of us find ourselves stuck, caught in routines that drain us, pursuing goals that don't truly resonate, or simply feeling lost without a clear sense of purpose. But here's the good news. No matter where you are in life right now, you have the power to change it. In this book, we'll uncover actionable steps to help you redefine your life, aligning it with your deepest passions and values. We'll explore how to set meaningful goals, build positive habits, and create an environment that inspires growth and joy. Whether you're looking for clarity, purpose, or the spark to start fresh, this guide will empower you to take charge and build a life that feels uniquely and authentically yours. So, if you're ready to stop settling for less and start living a life that excites and fulfills you every day, let's begin. Together, we'll transform your vision into reality. Chapter 1. Define your vision. The first step to building a life you love is to envision it clearly. Think of it as creating a blueprint for your future. Start by taking some quiet time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself deep, meaningful questions like, what are my core values? These are the principles that guide your decisions and define what's important in your life, such as honesty, kindness, or growth. Next, think about what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Is it spending time with loved ones, pursuing creative hobbies, helping others, or exploring the world? Once you've identified these key elements, take a moment to imagine your ideal day. Picture every detail. What does your morning look like? Who are you spending your time with? What kind of work or activities fill your day? How do you unwind in the evening? Be as specific as possible and don't hold back. This is your chance to dream without limitations. Now, go a step further and think about the feelings you want to experience daily. Do you want to feel peaceful, energized, confident, or inspired? Writing these down can help you visualize the emotional foundation of the life you want. Imagine waking up every day with purpose, knowing that your time and energy are spent on things that truly matter to you. In addition to your ideal day, think about your long-term aspirations. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Envisioning both the short-term and long-term aspects of your life helps you create a balanced and sustainable plan. Consider creating a vision board, a visual representation of your goals and dreams. Include images, quotes, or symbols that resonate with your vision. Place it somewhere you'll see often to keep your goals fresh in your mind. Remember, this vision is not set in stone. It's a living, evolving guide that grows as you do. By taking the time to define your vision, you're giving yourself a clear sense of direction, empowering you to take intentional steps toward the life you truly want. Chapter 2. Embrace self-awareness. Understanding yourself deeply is the foundation of building a life you love. Self-awareness allows you to recognize your strengths, identify areas for improvement, and make decisions that align with your true self. Begin by reflecting on your passions, talents, and interests. What activities make you lose track of time? What do you naturally excel at? These insights can help you uncover what brings you joy and fulfillment. Take time to evaluate your current habits and behaviors. Are there patterns that consistently lead to positive outcomes, or are there recurring actions that hold you back? For instance, do you procrastinate on tasks that matter to you, or do you often doubt your abilities? Recognizing these tendencies is the first step to change. One practical way to deepen your self-awareness is through journaling. Spend a few minutes each day writing about your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Over time, patterns and insights will emerge, giving you a clearer understanding of your desires and challenges. Meditation is another powerful tool to connect with yourself. By sitting in silence and observing your thoughts, you develop a sense of clarity and presence. Seek feedback from trusted friends, family members, or mentors. Often, others can see our strengths and blind spots more clearly than we can. Ask them about their perception of your qualities and areas for growth. This external perspective can provide valuable insights to complement your self-reflection. It's also important to understand your emotional triggers. Pay attention to situations that bring out strong reactions, whether positive or negative. For example, what makes you feel excited or anxious? Knowing your triggers helps you navigate challenges and maintain balance. Remember, self-awareness is not about perfection. It's about understanding and accepting yourself as you are. Celebrate your uniqueness and embrace the journey of growth. The more you connect with your true self, the easier it becomes to make choices that align with your vision for a life you love. Self-awareness is a lifelong process. It's about constantly learning, evolving, and adapting as you gain new experiences and perspectives. When you know yourself, you gain the power to shape your life intentionally, building it in a way that reflects your authentic essence. Chapter 3. Set meaningful goals. Once you have a clear vision and a deeper understanding of yourself, the next step is to turn that vision into action by setting meaningful goals. Goals are the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. They give you focus, direction, and a sense of purpose. Start by breaking your vision into smaller, actionable steps. Ask yourself, what specific actions will move me closer to my ideal life? For example, if your vision includes a healthier lifestyle, your goal could be to exercise for 30 minutes a day or prepare nutritious meals at home 3 times a week. These specific tasks are easier to achieve than vague aspirations like get fit. It's essential to make your goals SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For instance, instead of saying, I want to save money, set a SMART goal like, I will save $200 per month for the next 6 months to build an emergency fund. This level of clarity makes it easier to track progress and stay motivated. Prioritize your goals based on what matters most to you right now. Trying to accomplish too much at once can be overwhelming, so focus on 1 or 2 key areas of your life. Once you achieve success in those areas, you can shift your attention to other aspects. Write your goals down. Research shows that people who document their goals are more likely to achieve them. Keep your list where you can see it regularly, such as on your desk, in a journal, or on your phone. Seeing your goals daily will remind you of what you're working toward and keep you accountable. Break larger goals into smaller milestones. Big changes can feel daunting, but breaking them into bite-sized steps makes them more manageable. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start by setting milestones like writing 500 words a day or completing 1 chapter per month. Celebrate these small wins. They're proof of your progress. Stay flexible and open to adjustments. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes goals need to evolve. If you encounter obstacles, view them as opportunities to reassess and refine your plans. Remember, the ultimate purpose of setting goals is to create a life you love, not to rigidly adhere to a plan that no longer serves you. Connect your goals to your why. Understanding the deeper reason behind each goal will give you the motivation to keep going, even when challenges arise. For example, if your goal is to pursue a new career, remind yourself that it's not just about the job, but about creating a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. By setting meaningful goals, you take control of your journey. Each step you take builds momentum, bringing you closer to the life you've envisioned. Remember, It's not just about reaching the destination, but about enjoying and learning from the process along the way. Chapter 4. Prioritize your well-being. A life you love starts with taking care of the most important foundation, you. Your physical, mental, and emotional well-being are the pillars that support everything else in your life. Without them, even the best plans can feel overwhelming. Prioritizing your health is not a luxury. It's a necessity for building a fulfilling life. Start with your physical health. Your body is your vehicle for experiencing life, so treat it with care. Focus on the basics: eating nutritious foods, staying hydrated, getting regular exercise, and ensuring enough sleep. Small, consistent changes can have a big impact. For example, aim to include more whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins in your diet, and try walking or stretching for 20-30 minutes daily. Sleep is often overlooked but is crucial for your overall well-being. Create a bedtime routine that helps you wind down, such as reading, meditating, or turning off screens an hour before bed. Quality sleep improves focus, mood, and energy levels, making it easier to tackle your goals. Mental well-being is just as important as physical health. Take time to manage stress and cultivate a positive mindset. Practices like mindfulness and meditation can help you stay present and grounded. Even a few minutes a day of deep breathing or quiet reflection can reduce anxiety and improve focus. Gratitude is another powerful tool for mental well-being. Spend a moment each day reflecting on things you're thankful for, whether it's a supportive friend, a sunny day, or progress on your goals. Gratitude shifts your perspective and helps you focus on the positives in your life. Your emotional health thrives on connection and meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, and don't hesitate to set boundaries with those who drain your energy. Make time for loved ones, whether it's sharing a meal, having a deep conversation, or simply laughing together. These connections nourish your soul and remind you of what truly matters. Self-care is more than pampering. It's about creating habits that sustain your energy and happiness. Find activities that help you recharge, whether it's reading, listening to music, practicing a hobby, or spending time in nature. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine, not something you only do when you're feeling stressed. Remember to listen to your body and mind. Pay attention to signs of burnout, fatigue, or emotional strain, and take steps to address them. Seeking professional help, such as therapy or coaching, is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows your commitment to living your best life. By prioritizing your well-being, you're not just taking care of yourself. You're building a strong foundation for everything you want to achieve. When you feel good physically, mentally, and emotionally, you have the energy and clarity to pursue your dreams with confidence. Taking care of yourself is the ultimate act of self-love, and it sets the stage for creating a life you truly enjoy. Chapter 5. Cultivate positive habits. The life you love is built not by grand gestures, but by the small, consistent habits you practice every day. Habits are the foundation of your actions and ultimately the results you achieve. Cultivating positive habits is like planting seeds that, with time and care, grow into a flourishing garden of progress and fulfillment. Start by identifying the habits that support your goals and values. What daily actions will help you create the life you've envisioned? For example, if your goal is to improve your health, focus on habits like meal prepping, staying hydrated, or going for a morning walk. If your goal is personal growth, consider reading for 20 minutes a day or journaling to reflect on your thoughts. Breaking old habits and forming new ones takes time, so be patient with yourself. Begin by introducing one small change at a time. Research shows that starting small increases the likelihood of sticking to a habit. For instance, if you want to exercise more, start with a 5-minute workout instead of an hour-long session. Once this becomes routine, gradually increase the duration or intensity. Another effective strategy is habit stacking. This involves attaching a new habit to an existing one to make it easier to remember. For example, if you want to practice gratitude daily, you can add it to your morning coffee routine. While sipping your coffee, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. By linking habits together, you create a seamless flow in your day. Building positive habits also requires setting up your environment for success. Make it easy to engage in good habits and difficult to slip into bad ones. For instance, if you want to read more, keep a book on your bedside table or desk. If you're trying to cut back on junk food, keep healthy snacks readily available and avoid stocking up on unhealthy options. Consistency is key when it comes to habits. Even on days when you're not feeling motivated, showing up for your habits, even in a small way, builds resilience and commitment. For example, if your goal is to write daily but you're feeling uninspired, commit to writing just 1 sentence. These small actions compound over time and reinforce your identity as someone who follows through. It's important to track your progress. Keep a habit tracker or journal where you mark each day you complete a habit. Seeing your streak grow can be incredibly motivating and helps you stay accountable. Celebrate your milestones along the way, no matter how small. Each step forward is a win and brings you closer to your bigger goals. Equally important is learning to let go of habits that no longer serve you. Take a close look at your current routines and identify any negative patterns holding you back. Do you spend too much time on your phone, procrastinate on important tasks, or skip meals because you're too busy? Acknowledge these habits without judgment and replace them with positive alternatives. Remember, not all habits will stick right away, and that's okay. Developing lasting habits often involves trial and error. If something isn't working, don't view it as a failure. Instead, reassess and adjust your approach. Maybe the habit was too ambitious, or perhaps the timing wasn't right. Adaptability is part of the process. Align your habits with your deeper why. Understanding the purpose behind each habit will keep you motivated. For instance, if your habit is to meditate daily, remind yourself that it's not just about the practice itself, but about achieving greater mental clarity and inner peace. Cultivating positive habits is a journey, not a destination. Each small, consistent action you take contributes to the larger picture of the life you're creating. Over time, these habits become second nature, propelling you toward your dreams and helping you build a life filled with purpose, growth, and joy. With dedication and patience, the habits you cultivate today will transform your tomorrow. Chapter 6. Surround yourself with inspiration. The people, places, and things you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, motivation, and overall well-being. Building a life you love requires intentionally creating an environment that supports and inspires you to grow, thrive, and stay focused on your goals. Think of it as curating a life filled with positive influences that fuel your dreams and bring out your best self. Start with the people in your life. Relationships are one of the most significant factors in shaping your mindset and energy. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift, encourage, and believe in you. These are the people who celebrate your successes, support you through challenges, and inspire you to keep moving forward. Seek out mentors, friends, or colleagues who embody qualities you admire, such as resilience, creativity, or kindness. At the same time, it's important to evaluate relationships that may be draining or toxic. People who constantly criticize, discourage, or bring negativity into your life can hold you back. While it's not always possible to completely remove these individuals, you can set healthy boundaries to protect your energy. Prioritize spending time with those who align with your values and bring positivity into your life. Consider the physical spaces you inhabit. Your surroundings can either inspire or stifle your creativity and motivation. Take a look at your home, workspace, or any other place where you spend significant time. Is it cluttered, chaotic, or uninspiring? If so, take steps to create an environment that energizes and motivates you. This could mean organizing your desk, adding plants or artwork that make you happy, or creating a designated area for pursuing your goals. Incorporating elements of nature into your environment can also have a powerful effect on your mood and well-being. Natural light, fresh air, and greenery can reduce stress, improve focus, and boost your overall sense of well-being. Even small changes like opening a window or adding a plant to your desk can make a difference. Your digital environment matters too. The content you consume online has a direct impact on your thoughts and emotions. Be intentional about the media, podcasts, and social platforms you engage with. Follow accounts and creators that inspire, educate, and motivate you. Whether it's a podcast that shares actionable advice, a YouTube channel that explores topics you're passionate about, or an Instagram feed filled with uplifting quotes, choose content that adds value to your life. Joining communities aligned with your interests and goals can also be incredibly inspiring. Whether it's a book club, a fitness group, a professional network, or an online forum, connecting with like-minded individuals can provide motivation, support, and new perspectives. Being part of a community reminds you that you're not alone in your journey and offers opportunities for collaboration and learning. Create rituals that inspire you daily. This could be something as simple as starting your morning with a motivational quote, journaling about your goals, or taking a walk to clear your mind and spark creativity. These small, intentional actions set the tone for your day and keep you aligned with your vision. Remember to seek out inspiration from new experiences. Travel to new places, try new activities, or learn new skills. Stepping out of your comfort zone exposes you to fresh ideas and perspectives, fueling your creativity and broadening your horizons. Inspiration often comes from unexpected moments, so stay open to opportunities for growth and exploration. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals and dreams. Vision boards, motivational quotes, or even a playlist of uplifting songs can keep your aspirations front and center. These visual and auditory cues serve as constant reminders of what you're working toward and why it matters. By intentionally surrounding yourself with inspiration, you create an environment that nurtures your growth and keeps you focused on your journey. The people, spaces, and experiences you choose to engage with shape not only your mindset, but also the trajectory of your life. When you surround yourself with positivity and purpose, you build a foundation for success and create a life that feels truly meaningful and fulfilling. Chapter 7. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Failure is often seen as a negative outcome, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful tools for growth and self-improvement. When you embrace failure as a learning opportunity, you unlock the potential to turn setbacks into stepping stones toward your goals. Building a life you love is not about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning, adapting, and growing stronger with every challenge you face. The first step in changing your perspective on failure is to reframe it. Instead of seeing failure as the end of the road, view it as part of the journey. Every successful person has experienced failure at some point. Think about great innovators, leaders, and achievers throughout history. Their stories are filled with setbacks and obstacles, But what sets them apart is their resilience and ability to learn from those experiences. When you encounter failure, take a moment to reflect on what went wrong and why. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn from this experience? What could I do differently next time? Be honest with yourself, but also kind. Failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's an opportunity to improve your approach. For example, if a project at work didn't go as planned, analyze the factors that contributed to the outcome and identify specific actions you can take to ensure better results in the future. One of the most common fears surrounding failure is the fear of judgment. We worry about what others will think if we don't succeed. To overcome this, remind yourself that failure is a universal experience. Everyone fails at some point, and most people are too focused on their own challenges to dwell on yours. The opinions of others should never hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Cultivating a growth mindset is essential to embracing failure. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. When you adopt this mindset, you see failure as a temporary setback rather than a permanent obstacle. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good at this," shift your perspective to, "I'm not good at this yet, but I can improve." This simple change in thinking empowers you to keep trying and growing. It's also important to normalize failure in your own life. Share your failures openly with trusted friends, family, or mentors. Talking about your challenges can help you process your emotions and gain valuable insights from others. You'll often find that people are more understanding and supportive than you expect, and they may even share their own stories of overcoming setbacks. Use failure as an opportunity to build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward. Each time you face a challenge and persevere, you become stronger and more equipped to handle future obstacles. Think of failure as a workout for your mental and emotional muscles. Each rep makes you more capable and confident. Celebrate the courage it took to try in the first place. Many people avoid taking risks because they fear failure, but the fact that you stepped out of your comfort zone and made an effort is something to be proud of. Recognize your bravery and remind yourself that failure is proof that you're actively working toward your goals. Learn to separate your identity from the outcome. Failure does not define who you are as a person. It's simply a result of a particular action or decision. You are not your mistakes. You are the lessons you take from them and the person you become as a result. Remember that failure often paves the way for unexpected opportunities. Many of life's greatest breakthroughs come from moments of disappointment. When one door closes, another opens, often leading to paths you hadn't considered. Stay open to new possibilities and trust that every experience, even the difficult ones, is part of your growth. By embracing failure as a learning opportunity, you shift your focus from perfection to progress. You develop the resilience, courage, and self-awareness needed to build a life you love. Each failure is a chapter in your story, one that adds depth, wisdom, and strength to your journey. Keep moving forward, knowing that every setback brings you one step closer to success. Chapter 8. Give back and find purpose. True fulfillment in life doesn't come solely from personal achievements or material success. While these are important milestones, the deepest sense of purpose often arises from contributing to something greater than yourself. Giving back to others, your community, or a meaningful cause not only helps those in need, but also enriches your own life, providing a sense of purpose and connection that builds a life you love. The act of giving back begins with recognizing your unique abilities, resources, and opportunities to make a difference. Everyone has something to offer, whether it's time, skills, knowledge, or even just a listening ear. Start by asking yourself, what am I passionate about? What causes resonate with me deeply? Whether it's helping children, supporting environmental conservation, or advocating for mental health awareness, aligning your efforts with your values ensures that your contributions feel authentic and rewarding. Volunteering is one of the most direct ways to give back. Look for local organizations, charities, or community groups where you can lend a hand. Whether you're mentoring youth, serving meals at a shelter, or participating in cleanup drives, your time and energy can have a profound impact. Beyond helping others, volunteering connects you with like-minded people who share your values, expanding your network and strengthening your sense of community. If time is limited, consider donating resources to causes that matter to you. This doesn't always have to mean money. Donating clothes, food, books, or other items can make a significant difference. Many organizations also need professional expertise, so if you have skills in areas like marketing, accounting, or design, offering your expertise pro bono can be incredibly valuable. Giving back doesn't have to be on a grand scale to be meaningful. Simple, everyday acts of kindness can create ripple effects of positivity. Helping a neighbor, offering words of encouragement, or simply being present for a friend in need are all ways to give back. These small gestures may seem insignificant, but they often leave a lasting impression on others. One of the most powerful ways to give back is by sharing your story and lessons learned. Your experiences, both successes and failures, can inspire and guide others who may be on a similar journey. Whether it's mentoring someone in your field, writing a blog, or speaking at events, sharing your insights can empower others to overcome their challenges and reach their potential. As you give back, you'll likely discover that the act of helping others benefits you as much as it benefits them. Research shows that acts of generosity can boost happiness, reduce stress, and even improve physical health. Giving back fosters a sense of connection and gratitude, reminding you of the positive impact you can have in the world. Finding purpose through giving back also helps you create a legacy. Consider the impact you want to leave behind. How do you want to be remembered? Whether it's through the lives you've touched, the causes you've supported, or the changes you've inspired, giving back allows you to contribute something lasting and meaningful to the world. To sustain your efforts, build giving into your routine. This might mean setting aside a day each month to volunteer, budgeting a portion of your income for donations, or scheduling time to mentor someone. By making giving a consistent part of your life, it becomes a habit that strengthens your sense of purpose and enriches your daily experiences. Finally, don't underestimate the importance of gratitude in this process. Reflect on the opportunities and resources you have, and recognize that giving back is a way of sharing those blessings. Gratitude helps you approach your efforts with humility and appreciation, ensuring that your contributions come from a genuine place of care and connection. Giving back is not just about helping others. It's about creating a life that is meaningful, purposeful, and connected to the world around you. It reminds us that we are all part of something bigger, and that our actions, no matter how small, can make a significant difference. By giving back and finding purpose, you enrich not only the lives of others but also your own, building a legacy of kindness and impact that lasts a lifetime. Chapter 9. Celebrate your progress and enjoy the journey. Building a life you love is a journey, not a destination. Along the way, it's essential to recognize and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Far too often, we become so focused on our goals that we forget to appreciate the steps we've already taken. Taking time to celebrate your wins, reflect on your growth, and enjoy the process is just as important as achieving your dreams. Start by acknowledging your achievements. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Did you wake up early to work on your passion project? Did you complete a workout or learn something new? These actions might seem minor, but they're building the foundation for a fulfilling life. Write down your accomplishments at the end of each day or week to remind yourself of how far you've come. Celebrating your progress doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be as simple as treating yourself to a favorite snack, taking a relaxing break, or spending time with loved ones. The key is to pause and allow yourself to feel proud of what you've accomplished. These moments of acknowledgement reinforce your motivation and help you stay excited about the journey ahead. Reflect on your growth regularly. Progress isn't always about ticking items off a to-do list. It's also about personal development. Ask yourself, how have I grown? What challenges have I overcome? What lessons have I learned? Reflecting on these questions helps you see the bigger picture and appreciate the transformation you're undergoing. Celebrate not just the outcomes, but also the effort you've put in. Sometimes the results take time to materialize, but the effort itself is worth recognizing. For example, if you're learning a new skill, applaud the time and dedication you're investing, even if you're not yet an expert. This mindset helps you stay patient and persistent. Learn to find joy in the process itself. Building a life you love isn't just about reaching a specific goal. It's about creating daily experiences that are meaningful and fulfilling. Find ways to enjoy the work, challenges, and even the setbacks. Whether it's the satisfaction of solving a problem, the thrill of trying something new, or the simple pleasure of making steady progress, there's beauty in every step of the journey. Share your milestones with others. Celebrating with friends, family, or a supportive community can amplify your sense of achievement. Letting others join in your joy not only strengthens your connections, but also inspires those around you. Whether it's a small win, like completing a project, or a significant milestone, like reaching a major life goal, sharing your success makes it even more rewarding. It's also important to practice self-compassion along the way. Not every day will go as planned, and that's okay. Instead of being hard on yourself when things don't go perfectly, celebrate the fact that you're trying and growing. Mistakes and setbacks are part of the process, and they're often the moments that teach us the most. Create rituals for celebrating your achievements. Maybe it's a special dinner after completing a big project, a gratitude journaling session to reflect on your growth, or a photo collage of your progress over time. These rituals give you a tangible way to mark your successes and create lasting memories of your journey. Remember that the journey itself is the ultimate reward. Life isn't about racing to the finish line, it's about enjoying each step along the way. The moments of effort, learning, connection, and joy are what make life meaningful. When you focus on the process rather than just the outcome, you'll find that you're already living a life you love, even as you continue to grow and evolve. By celebrating your progress and embracing the journey, you cultivate a mindset of gratitude and positivity. Each step becomes a source of joy, and every milestone fuels your confidence to keep moving forward. Life is too short to wait for the perfect moment to celebrate. The time to honor your growth and enjoy the path you're on is now. Chapter 10. Commit to continual growth and evolution. A life you love is not a fixed destination, but an ever-evolving journey. As you grow, learn, and change, so will your aspirations, priorities, and understanding of what makes life meaningful. Committing to continual growth and evolution is about embracing the process of becoming your best self, adapting to new circumstances, and allowing your life to expand in ways you may never have imagined. Start by adopting a growth mindset. The belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed but can be developed over time with effort and perseverance. This mindset encourages you to see challenges as opportunities to grow, mistakes as valuable lessons, and success as the result of hard work and learning. It shifts your focus from "what can I achieve" to "who can I become?" Continual growth begins with self-reflection. Regularly take time to evaluate where you are in life and where you want to go. Are your current goals still aligned with your values and vision? Are there new passions or interests you'd like to explore? Life is dynamic, and your path may change as you gain new experiences and insights. Embrace this fluidity and give yourself permission to evolve. Invest in lifelong learning. Knowledge and skills are powerful tools for personal and professional growth. Make it a habit to seek out opportunities to learn, whether it's reading books, taking online courses, attending workshops, or simply engaging in meaningful conversations with others. Learning keeps your mind sharp, expands your perspective, and opens doors to new possibilities. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you to grow. Seek out mentors, peers, and friends who encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and pursue your potential. Engaging with others who share your passion for growth can provide valuable insights, motivation, and accountability. Conversely, distance yourself from negative influences that discourage or limit your progress. Set growth-oriented goals. These are not just about achieving specific outcomes, but about developing qualities or skills that help you thrive in all areas of life. For example, instead of aiming solely for a promotion, focus on becoming a more effective communicator or leader. Growth-oriented goals ensure that you're improving holistically, not just ticking off accomplishments. Be open to feedback and constructive criticism. Growth often requires facing uncomfortable truths about yourself, but these moments of honesty are where transformation begins. Whether it's feedback from a colleague, a friend, or even self-assessment, use it as a tool to identify areas for improvement and refine your approach. Remember, feedback is not about pointing out flaws, it's about unlocking your potential. Resilience is a cornerstone of continual growth. Life will inevitably present setbacks, failures, and unexpected challenges. Instead of letting these moments define or discourage you, use them as opportunities to learn and adapt. Each obstacle you overcome strengthens your character and prepares you for future challenges. Celebrate progress, but never settle. While it's important to acknowledge and appreciate how far you've come, continual growth means always looking for ways to improve and expand your horizons. This doesn't mean you should never feel satisfied. Instead, it's about recognizing that there's always room for growth and new experiences to embrace. Practice gratitude and mindfulness to stay grounded as you grow. Gratitude helps you appreciate what you have and keeps you connected to the present moment, while mindfulness encourages you to engage fully with your experiences. Together, these practices ensure that your pursuit of growth is balanced with an appreciation for the here and now. Embrace the unknown. Growth often requires stepping into uncharted territory, trying new things, and taking risks. While this can feel intimidating, it's also where the most significant transformations occur. Trust that each step into the unknown is an opportunity to discover new strengths, passions, and possibilities. Committing to continual growth and evolution means accepting that the process of self-improvement is never truly complete, and that's a beautiful thing. Life is a journey of exploration, learning, and becoming. By staying curious, open, and dedicated to growth, you ensure that your life remains vibrant, purposeful, and full of new opportunities to create a version of yourself and your world that you love. Chapter 11. Stay resilient in the face of challenges. Building a life you love is a rewarding endeavor, but it's not without its obstacles. Challenges are inevitable, whether they come in the form of unexpected setbacks, external pressures, or internal doubts. The key to staying on course is resilience, the ability to adapt, recover, and continue moving forward even when things don't go as planned. Cultivating resilience is essential for maintaining momentum and ensuring that challenges become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. The first step in building resilience is accepting that challenges are a natural part of life. No matter how carefully you plan or how determined you are, unexpected difficulties will arise. Instead of resisting these moments, embrace them as opportunities for growth. Each challenge you face has the potential to teach you something valuable about yourself, your goals, and your approach to life. Begin by reframing challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. When faced with a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this situation make me stronger or more prepared for the future? Shifting your perspective from one of defeat to one of curiosity and growth can help you stay motivated and optimistic. Emotional regulation is a critical component of resilience. When challenges arise, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even defeated. However, letting these emotions take control can make the situation feel even more daunting. Practice techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, or journaling to process your emotions and regain clarity. These tools can help you stay calm, focused, and better equipped to tackle whatever comes your way. Develop a strong support system to lean on during difficult times. Surround yourself with people who understand your goals and values and who can provide encouragement, advice, or simply a listening ear. Whether it's a close friend, a family member, or a mentor, having someone to share your struggles with can make challenges feel less isolating and more manageable. Resilience also involves practical problem solving. When faced with a challenge, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Focus on what you can control and take one step at a time. For instance, if you're dealing with financial stress, start by creating a budget or seeking professional advice. Taking action, even in small ways, gives you a sense of agency and helps you regain momentum. Building resilience requires cultivating a growth mindset. This means viewing your abilities and potential as something that can develop over time, rather than being fixed. When you encounter difficulties, remind yourself that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. Each setback brings you closer to your goals by teaching you what doesn't work and guiding you toward what does. Physical and mental self-care are crucial for staying resilient. Your ability to cope with challenges is directly tied to your overall well-being. Make sure you're prioritizing healthy habits like regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet. Additionally, practices like meditation or yoga can help reduce stress and improve your ability to handle adversity. Setbacks are often accompanied by self-doubt and negative self-talk. Combat this by practicing self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in a similar situation. Remind yourself that it's okay to struggle and that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate your resilience as you overcome challenges. Reflect on the obstacles you've faced in the past and the strength it took to get through them. Recognizing your own capacity to persevere can give you the confidence to face future difficulties with courage and determination. Remember that resilience is not about being unbreakable. It's about being adaptable. Life will throw curveballs, but your ability to bend without breaking is what allows you to keep moving forward. Trust in your strength, your resourcefulness, and your capacity for growth. By staying resilient in the face of challenges, you create a foundation for a life that can weather any storm. Resilience allows you to maintain focus on your vision, learn from adversity, and continue building a life you love, no matter what obstacles come your way. Chapter 12. Embrace gratitude and contentment. In the pursuit of building a life you love, it's easy to focus on what's missing or what lies ahead. While striving for growth and achieving your goals is important, true fulfillment also comes from appreciating the present moment and cultivating a sense of gratitude for what you already have. Embracing gratitude and contentment allows you to find joy in the here and now, even as you work toward creating the life you envision. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform your perspective on life. It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, reminding you of the blessings that exist in your daily life. Begin by taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for. This could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the roof over your head. Writing these reflections in a gratitude journal can deepen the practice and help you recognize the abundance around you. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about finding the silver linings even in difficult situations. For example, a setback at work might teach you resilience, or a challenging relationship might help you grow in understanding and patience. By reframing hardships as opportunities for growth, you can approach life with a more positive and balanced outlook. Contentment is closely tied to gratitude and is the art of finding peace with where you are right now. It's not about settling or giving up on your dreams. It's about recognizing that happiness doesn't have to be postponed until you achieve your next goal. When you learn to be content, you free yourself from the constant cycle of wanting more and allow yourself to savor the present. To cultivate contentment, start by identifying the aspects of your life that bring you joy and fulfillment. It could be meaningful relationships, personal achievements, or even small daily routines that make you happy. Remind yourself that these moments and experiences are just as valuable as any future success. Taking time to celebrate and cherish them creates a sense of balance between striving for more and appreciating what you have. One of the keys to gratitude and contentment is reducing comparison. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in comparing your life to others, especially with the influence of social media. Remember that everyone's journey is unique, and what you see online is often a curated highlight reel, not the full picture. Focus on your own progress and values, and remind yourself that your path is valid and meaningful, regardless of how it compares to others. Living mindfully is another way to embrace gratitude and contentment. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. When you practice mindfulness, you're able to experience life more deeply, noticing the beauty in small, everyday moments that might otherwise go unnoticed. Try incorporating mindfulness into your routine by taking a few minutes each day to breathe deeply, meditate, or simply observe your surroundings with curiosity and appreciation. Gratitude and contentment also have profound benefits for your mental and physical health. Studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, improve sleep, and enhance overall well-being. When you focus on the positives in your life, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, creating a sense of happiness and calm. Another important aspect of gratitude is expressing it to others. Take time to acknowledge and thank the people who have made a positive impact on your life. Whether it's a heartfelt note, a kind gesture, or simply saying thank you. Expressing gratitude strengthens your connections and deepens your relationships. It reminds both you and the recipient of the value of kindness and mutual support. Remember that gratitude and contentment are lifelong practices. There will be days when it's easier to feel grateful and content, and others when it feels like a challenge. On those harder days, give yourself grace and return to the basics. Reflect on the simplest things you're thankful for, and remind yourself that each moment holds its own beauty. Embracing gratitude and contentment doesn't mean giving up on your aspirations. Instead, it allows you to create a fulfilling life right now, even as you work toward your goals. By appreciating the present, you build a foundation of joy and peace that supports your growth and inspires you to continue building a life you love. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, and contentment helps you find happiness exactly where you are. Together, they create a life that feels rich, meaningful, and full of purpose. Chapter 13. Create your legacy and inspire others. As you build a life you love, you also have the opportunity to create a lasting impact that goes beyond your personal journey. Your actions, values, and contributions can inspire others and shape the world in meaningful ways. This is the essence of creating your legacy, not just what you achieve, but the difference you make in the lives of others and the mark you leave behind. Legacy is not solely about fame, wealth, or grand accomplishments. It's about the positive influence you have on those around you, the lessons you pass on, and the memories you create. A legacy is built through small, consistent actions that reflect your values and the way you live your life. Start by asking yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? How do I want to impact others? These questions can guide you in shaping a legacy that aligns with your vision and purpose. One of the most powerful ways to create a legacy is by sharing your knowledge and experiences. Each person's journey is unique, and the lessons you've learned can be a source of inspiration and guidance for others. Consider mentoring someone, writing about your experiences, or speaking openly about the challenges you've faced and how you've overcome them. Your story could be the spark that encourages someone else to pursue their dreams or navigate their own struggles. Acts of kindness and generosity also play a vital role in building your legacy. Whether it's helping a neighbor, volunteering for a cause, or simply offering words of encouragement, these small gestures leave a lasting impression. Kindness creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to pay it forward and contribute to a more compassionate world. Creating a legacy also involves being a role model through your actions. Live in a way that reflects your values and principles. Show integrity, resilience, and a commitment to growth, even in difficult times. People are often inspired not just by what you say, but by how you live. By embodying the qualities you admire, you set an example for others to follow. Inspiring others doesn't require a platform or a large audience. It starts with the people closest to you, your family, friends, and community. Share your passions, encourage their dreams, and celebrate their achievements. The impact you have on even a single person can be profound and far-reaching. Building a legacy is also about contributing to something larger than yourself. This could mean supporting a cause you're passionate about, creating art or ideas that resonate with others, or working to make your community a better place. Align your efforts with your values and focus on areas where you can make the most significant impact. Whether it's environmental conservation, education, or social justice, your contributions can leave a meaningful imprint. Teaching and empowering others is another powerful way to inspire and create a legacy. Share your skills, knowledge, and expertise to help others grow and achieve their goals. Whether you're mentoring a colleague, teaching a workshop, or simply offering advice, your guidance can empower others to succeed and pass on what they've learned. Your legacy is also shaped by the relationships you nurture. Invest time and effort into building strong, meaningful connections. Show gratitude and appreciation to the people who have supported you, and strive to be a source of support and encouragement for others. Relationships built on trust, respect, and kindness are a cornerstone of a lasting legacy. Remember that legacy is not just about the future, it's about how you live today. Each day is an opportunity to make a difference, inspire someone, and create moments of connection and joy. Focus on the present and take actions, however small, that reflect the legacy you want to leave behind. Creating your legacy and inspiring others is the culmination of building a life you love. It's the realization that your journey is not just about personal fulfillment, but about contributing to the greater good and leaving the world a better place. By living authentically, sharing your gifts, and uplifting those around you, you create a legacy that endures long after you're gone, a legacy of hope, love, and positive impact. Chapter 14. Embrace balance and sustainability in life. As you continue building a life you love, it's essential to ensure that the journey is both balanced and sustainable. True fulfillment comes not from working tirelessly to achieve your goals at all costs, but from creating harmony across the various aspects of your life. Embracing balance allows you to enjoy the fruits of your efforts while maintaining your physical, emotional, and mental well-being over the long term. Balance begins with recognizing that life consists of multiple interconnected dimensions: career, relationships, health, personal growth, recreation, and contribution to others. When one area becomes overwhelming, it can negatively affect the others. To avoid burnout or neglecting key areas of your life, it's crucial to assess and allocate your time and energy mindfully. Start by reflecting on your current life balance. Are you devoting too much time to work at the expense of your relationships or health? Are you prioritizing others' needs while neglecting your own self-care? Take an honest look at how you spend your days and identify areas that might need adjustment. Balance doesn't mean equal time for everything. It means giving attention to what truly matters in a way that feels right for you. One of the keys to maintaining balance is learning to set boundaries. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of work, family, or social obligations, but saying yes to everything can leave you feeling stretched thin. Practice saying no when needed and prioritize activities that align with your values and goals. Boundaries help you protect your time and energy, allowing you to focus on what matters most. Self-care is a cornerstone of sustainability. Your physical and mental health are the foundation for everything you want to achieve. Make time for regular exercise, nutritious meals, and restful sleep. Equally important is taking care of your emotional and mental well-being through practices like mindfulness, meditation, or simply taking a break when you need one. Remember, self-care is not indulgence. It's a necessary investment in your ability to show up fully in your life. Embracing balance also means finding joy in the present moment. While it's important to work toward your goals, it's equally vital to enjoy the journey along the way. Engage in activities that bring you happiness and relaxation, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying quiet moments of reflection. These experiences enrich your life and provide the energy you need to keep moving forward. Another aspect of balance is managing your expectations. Life is unpredictable, and it's normal for things to not always go as planned. Accepting this reality and being flexible in your approach can help you stay grounded. When challenges arise, focus on what you can control and let go of perfectionism. Balance is not about getting everything right. It's about adapting and finding harmony amid the chaos. Sustainability in life also involves pacing yourself. Ambition and hard work are valuable, but constantly pushing yourself to the limit can lead to exhaustion and burnout. Recognize that rest and recovery are just as important as effort and productivity. Build time into your schedule to recharge, whether through relaxation, socializing, or engaging in creative activities. Balance and sustainability extend to your relationships as well. Invest time and effort into nurturing meaningful connections with family, friends, and colleagues. Relationships thrive on communication, trust, and mutual support, and they provide a strong foundation for your personal and professional growth. At the same time, avoid spreading yourself too thin. Prioritize quality over quantity in your interactions. Consider the broader sustainability of your life choices. How do your habits, routines, and decisions impact the world around you? Are you living in a way that's environmentally conscious, financially responsible, and socially supportive? Striving for sustainability on a larger scale ensures that your efforts contribute to a positive and lasting impact for yourself and others. Embracing balance and sustainability is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing practice. It requires regular reflection, adjustment, and commitment to living in alignment with your values. By creating a life that is both balanced and sustainable, you ensure that your journey is not only fulfilling, but also enduring. This approach allows you to achieve your goals, enjoy your successes, and build a life you love that stands the test of time. Chapter 15. Master the art of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of building a life you love. It bridges the gap between your aspirations and your actions, enabling you to consistently make choices that align with your goals and values. While motivation might spark your initial enthusiasm, it is self-discipline that sustains your progress, even on days when you feel uninspired or face challenges. The first step in mastering self-discipline is understanding your why. Why do you want to build the life you envision? Connecting deeply with your purpose gives you the clarity and resolve to push through difficulties. Your why acts as a compass, reminding you of the bigger picture when distractions or doubts arise. Write down your purpose and keep it somewhere visible, a daily reminder of what you're working toward. Establishing clear goals is essential for cultivating self-discipline. Break your long-term aspirations into smaller, manageable tasks. This not only makes your goals feel achievable, but also allows you to track progress and build momentum. For example, if your goal is to write a book, break it down into tasks like drafting an outline, writing 500 words a day, or editing one chapter per week. Clear, actionable steps keep you focused and prevent procrastination. Routine is the foundation of self-discipline. By creating consistent daily habits, you reduce the mental effort required to make decisions and strengthen your ability to stay on track. Design a routine that supports your goals, incorporating time for work, rest, and self-care. Start with small, manageable changes and build from there. For instance, if you want to exercise regularly, commit to 10 minutes a day at first, gradually increasing as it becomes a habit. One of the biggest challenges to self-discipline is overcoming temptation and distraction. In today's world, it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, notifications, or other interruptions. Create an environment that minimizes these distractions. Turn off unnecessary notifications, set boundaries for screen time, and designate specific times for focused work. By removing temptations, you make it easier to stay disciplined and productive. Self-discipline also requires developing emotional resilience. There will be moments of frustration, doubt, or fatigue that test your commitment. Learn to acknowledge these feelings without letting them derail your progress. Techniques like mindfulness, journaling, or deep breathing can help you manage your emotions and refocus on your goals. Remember, self-discipline doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It means learning to work through them constructively. Accountability is a powerful tool for building self-discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, family member, or mentor. Regularly update them on your progress and challenges. Knowing that someone is cheering you on and holding you accountable can keep you motivated and committed. If external accountability isn't available, consider using tools like habit trackers or apps to monitor your progress. Another key aspect of self-discipline is learning to delay gratification. Many of the most rewarding aspects of life require patience and persistence. Instead of seeking immediate rewards, focus on the long-term benefits of your actions. For instance, choosing to save money today instead of spending it impulsively brings you closer to financial security. Delayed gratification strengthens your willpower and reinforces your commitment to your goals. Self-compassion plays a critical role in maintaining self-discipline. Perfection is not the goal, progress is. There will be days when you slip up or don't meet your expectations, and that's okay. Instead of being overly critical, reflect on what went wrong, learn from the experience, and recommit to your goals. Treating yourself with kindness and understanding helps you bounce back and stay consistent. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress boosts your confidence and reinforces your self-discipline. Each time you successfully follow through on a commitment, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of creating the life you want. Whether it's treating yourself to a favorite activity, sharing your success with others, or simply taking a moment to reflect, celebrating your wins keeps you motivated. Recognize that self-discipline is a skill that improves over time. The more you practice, the stronger your discipline becomes. Start with small commitments and gradually take on bigger challenges as your confidence and ability grow. Self-discipline is not about rigidly controlling every aspect of your life. It's about making intentional choices that support your goals and values. Mastering the art of self-discipline empowers you to take consistent, purposeful action toward building the life you love. It allows you to overcome obstacles, resist distractions, and stay aligned with your vision. With practice, patience, and persistence, self-discipline becomes a habit that transforms your potential into reality, creating a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. Chapter 16. Find joy in the journey. Building a life you love is not solely about reaching a specific destination or achieving certain milestones. It's about finding joy in the journey itself. The process of growth, learning, and self-discovery is where much of life's beauty lies. By embracing the present moment and cultivating a sense of joy along the way, you can create a life that feels rich and fulfilling every step of the way. The first step in finding joy in the journey is shifting your mindset. Society often conditions us to focus on what's next, the next promotion, the next goal, or the next big achievement. While it's important to have aspirations, constantly living in the future can make you overlook the joys of today. Practice gratitude for where you are right now. Reflect on the progress you've made, the lessons you've learned, and the experiences that have shaped you. Gratitude grounds you in the present and helps you appreciate the beauty of the moment. Another way to find joy in the journey is by celebrating small wins. Each step forward, no matter how minor, is a victory worth acknowledging. Did you take a small action toward your goal today? Did you overcome a challenge or learn something new? Recognizing and celebrating these moments boosts your motivation and reminds you that progress is happening, even if it feels slow. Engage fully with the process of pursuing your goals. Instead of focusing solely on the end result, immerse yourself in the activities that move you forward. For instance, if you're learning a new skill, find joy in the act of practicing, experimenting, and improving. If you're working on a creative project, savor the process of brainstorming, creating, and refining. When you're fully present in the moment, the journey itself becomes a source of fulfillment. Incorporate activities that bring you joy into your daily routine. These don't have to be directly tied to your goals. They can be simple pleasures that make life more enjoyable. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, listening to music, or enjoying nature, these moments of joy create balance and enrich your life. They also provide the energy and positivity you need to keep pursuing your bigger dreams. Cultivating a sense of curiosity can also help you find joy in the journey. Approach each day with the mindset of an explorer, eager to discover what new experiences, challenges, or opportunities it might bring. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, view them as puzzles to solve or lessons to learn. Curiosity keeps life exciting and helps you stay open to unexpected possibilities. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for finding joy in the journey. When you practice mindfulness, you bring your full attention to the present moment, letting go of worries about the past or future. Mindfulness allows you to savor life's small pleasures, like the taste of your morning coffee, the warmth of the sun on your face, or the sound of laughter. These moments of presence remind you that joy is often found in the simplest experiences. Building a life you love doesn't mean eliminating all struggles or challenges. It means learning to find joy even amid difficulties. Adversity is an inevitable part of the journey, but it's also where some of the most meaningful growth occurs. Embrace challenges as opportunities to develop resilience, learn new skills, and discover your inner strength. Celebrate the fact that you're actively engaging with life, even when it's hard. Connect with others as part of your journey. Sharing your experiences, goals, and joys with people you care about deepens your sense of connection and fulfillment. Whether it's collaborating on a project, seeking support during tough times, or simply enjoying each other's company. Relationships add richness and meaning to your life. Joy shared is joy multiplied. Let go of perfectionism and embrace imperfection. The journey will never be flawless, and that's okay. Mistakes, detours, and setbacks are all part of the adventure. When you let go of the need to be perfect, you free yourself to enjoy the process without unnecessary pressure. Remember, the beauty of life often lies in its unpredictability and imperfections. Remind yourself that the journey is the destination. Every moment, every experience, and every step you take is part of the life you're creating. Instead of rushing to reach the next goal, take time to savor the present and appreciate the unique path you're on. When you find joy in the journey, you're not just building a life you love, you're living it every day. Finding joy in the journey transforms your approach to life. It helps you stay motivated, resilient, and present, ensuring that each moment feels meaningful and rewarding. By embracing the process and cultivating joy along the way, you create a life that's not only filled with accomplishments, but also with happiness, gratitude, and fulfillment. Chapter 17. Cultivate inner peace and mindfulness. Building a life you love isn't just about external achievements. It's also about cultivating a sense of inner peace and mindfulness. Inner peace is the foundation of true fulfillment, allowing you to remain calm and centered no matter what challenges or distractions arise. When combined with mindfulness, the practice of being fully present, you create a life that feels balanced, meaningful, and deeply rewarding. Inner peace begins with self-awareness. Understanding your thoughts, emotions, and reactions helps you identify what disrupts your sense of calm and how to address it. Take time to reflect on what triggers stress, anxiety, or frustration in your daily life. Is it external pressures, self-doubt, or unresolved conflicts? Once you recognize these triggers, you can begin to address them with compassion and intentionality. Mindfulness is one of the most powerful tools for cultivating inner peace. It involves focusing your attention on the present moment without judgment or distraction. Through mindfulness, You learn to let go of worries about the past or future, anchoring yourself in the here and now. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or simply observing your surroundings with curiosity can help you develop mindfulness in your everyday life. Developing a mindfulness practice doesn't require hours of meditation. Start small. Spend 5 minutes each morning focusing on your breath, or pause during the day to notice your thoughts and sensations. Over time, these small practices build your ability to stay present, even in challenging situations. Mindfulness helps you respond to life's ups and downs with clarity and calm, rather than reacting impulsively. Inner peace also requires letting go of the need for control. Many of life's stresses come from trying to manage things that are beyond your influence. Instead of resisting uncertainty, practice acceptance. Remind yourself that not everything needs to be perfect or go according to plan. By releasing your grip on control, you free yourself from unnecessary tension and create space for peace. Gratitude plays a significant role in fostering inner peace. When you focus on what you're thankful for, it shifts your attention away from what's lacking or stressful. Make gratitude a daily habit by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for each morning or evening. These reflections don't have to be grand. Simple joys like a kind word, a sunny day, or a moment of quiet can be enough. Gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and find contentment in what you already have. Another way to cultivate inner peace is by simplifying your life. Clutter, whether physical, emotional, or mental, creates chaos and distracts from what truly matters. Take steps to declutter your surroundings, streamline your commitments, and let go of unnecessary worries or grudges. A simpler life allows you to focus on what brings you joy and aligns with your values, creating a sense of calm and purpose. Building inner peace also involves self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during times of struggle or failure. Replace self-criticism with supportive self-talk, and remind yourself that you're doing your best. Self-compassion doesn't mean avoiding accountability. It means acknowledging your humanity and giving yourself grace as you grow. Nature can be a powerful ally in cultivating inner peace. Spending time outdoors, whether it's walking in a park, sitting by the ocean, or simply observing the stars, reconnects you with the natural rhythms of life. Nature has a grounding effect, reminding you of the beauty and simplicity of the world around you. Healthy boundaries are essential for protecting your inner peace. Learn to say no to demands that don't align with your priorities or drain your energy. This includes setting limits on technology use, work commitments, or social obligations that feel overwhelming. Boundaries allow you to preserve your time and energy for what truly matters, fostering a sense of balance and calm. Cultivate a mindset of trust and faith. Trust that you are capable of handling life's challenges and have faith in the journey you're on. Whether you find comfort in spirituality, philosophy, or personal beliefs, a sense of trust helps you navigate uncertainty with confidence and serenity. It reminds you that life unfolds in its own time and that each moment, even the difficult ones, has value. Cultivating inner peace and mindfulness is a lifelong practice. It's about creating a foundation of calm and presence that allows you to navigate life's complexities with grace. When you prioritize your inner well-being, you create space for joy, resilience, and clarity, enriching every aspect of the life you're building. With inner peace and mindfulness, you don't just build a life you love, you live it with intention and harmony every day. Chapter 18. Learn to adapt and embrace change. Change is one of the few constants in life. While it can often feel unsettling or challenging, learning to adapt and embrace change is a crucial skill for building a life you love. Change brings growth, new opportunities, and fresh perspectives, but only if you approach it with an open mind and a willingness to evolve. By embracing change, you turn it into a powerful force for progress and transformation. The first step in adapting to change is recognizing that it is inevitable. No matter how carefully you plan or how much you try to control your circumstances, life will always bring unexpected shifts. Instead of resisting change, view it as a natural part of your journey. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up control. It means choosing to focus your energy on what you can influence and letting go of what you cannot. Adapting to change begins with cultivating a flexible mindset. Flexibility allows you to adjust your plans and expectations without becoming overwhelmed or discouraged. When faced with a change, ask yourself, how can I make the best of this situation? What opportunities might this shift present? By staying open to new possibilities, you can turn challenges into stepping stones for growth. Resilience is another key aspect of navigating change. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulty, it's about bouncing back stronger after setbacks. Build resilience by developing healthy coping mechanisms, such as practicing mindfulness, seeking support from others, or engaging in activities that recharge you. Resilience helps you stay grounded during turbulent times and gives you the strength to move forward. Embracing change also involves letting go of fear. Fear of the unknown can hold you back from seizing new opportunities or exploring uncharted territory. Acknowledge your fears without letting them control you. Remind yourself that every new chapter in life comes with uncertainty, but it also comes with potential. Trust in your ability to adapt and thrive, even when the path ahead isn't clear. One practical way to embrace change is by reframing it as a learning experience. Every change, no matter how daunting, teaches you something valuable about yourself and the world around you. Whether it's a career shift, a move to a new city, or a change in a relationship, view the experience as an opportunity to grow and expand your perspective. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger or more resourceful? Staying adaptable means maintaining a sense of curiosity and exploration. Instead of clinging to old routines or ways of thinking, approach change with the mindset of a learner. Be willing to try new methods, explore different perspectives, and step outside your comfort zone. Curiosity turns the unknown into an adventure, helping you navigate change with excitement rather than fear. Building a support system is essential when facing change. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you during transitions. Share your feelings, seek advice, and lean on their strength when needed. Having a network of supportive friends, family, or mentors can make even the most challenging changes feel more manageable. In times of change, it's also important to stay connected to your core values and goals. While the circumstances around you may shift, your values act as a steady anchor. Use them as a guide to make decisions and adapt in a way that aligns with who you are. For example, if you value personal growth, view a career change as an opportunity to learn new skills rather than a disruption. Change often involves a period of uncertainty, which can feel uncomfortable. Learn to embrace this uncertainty as part of the process. Instead of seeking immediate answers or solutions, allow yourself to sit with the unknown. Trust that clarity will come with time, and that each step forward will reveal the path ahead. Celebrate your ability to adapt and grow. Reflect on past changes you've navigated successfully and the strength you gained from those experiences. Recognize that each time you face change and persevere, you're building confidence and resilience for the future. Celebrate the courage it takes to embrace change and the progress you've made along the way. Adapting to and embracing change is not about avoiding discomfort, but about learning to thrive in the midst of it. By staying flexible, resilient, and open to new possibilities, you turn change into an ally rather than an adversary. Each shift, no matter how unexpected, becomes an opportunity to realign your life with your values, discover new paths, and create a future filled with growth and possibility. In embracing change, you don't just build a life you love, you create a life that evolves with you, always moving toward greater fulfillment. Chapter 19. Practice forgiveness and let go of the past. To truly build a life you love, it's essential to release the weight of the past. Forgiveness and letting go are powerful acts that free you from resentment, pain, and regret. Holding on to the hurts and mistakes of the past can prevent you from fully embracing the present and moving forward into a brighter future. Practicing forgiveness is not just about others, it's also about forgiving yourself and creating space for growth, healing, and peace. Forgiveness begins with acknowledging the hurt or pain you've experienced. Avoiding or suppressing these emotions only keeps them buried within you. Take time to reflect on what happened, how it made you feel, and the impact it had on your life. Journaling can be a helpful tool to process these thoughts and emotions. Remember, forgiveness does not mean condoning harmful actions or forgetting what happened. It means choosing to release the emotional burden they carry. One of the most important aspects of forgiveness is understanding that it's for your benefit, not for anyone else's. Carrying resentment or anger only weighs you down, draining your energy and affecting your mental and emotional well-being. By forgiving, you're not excusing someone's behavior, you're choosing to prioritize your peace over the pain. It's an act of self-liberation. Forgiveness can be a gradual process, especially if the hurt runs deep. Give yourself time and patience as you work through it. Start by cultivating empathy for the person who wronged you. While this may be difficult, trying to understand their perspective or circumstances can help you humanize them and soften your anger. Empathy doesn't mean justifying their actions. It means recognizing their humanity and flaws, just as you would your own. Self-forgiveness is equally, if not more, important. Many people carry guilt and regret for mistakes they've made, which can create barriers to self-love and growth. Reflect on the situations where you feel you've fallen short or hurt others, and remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes. What matters is that you've learned from those experiences and are taking steps to improve. Forgiving yourself is an act of self-compassion that allows you to grow and move forward. Letting go of the past also means releasing regrets. Regret can be paralyzing, as it keeps you stuck in what-if scenarios that you can't change. Accept that the past is unchangeable and focus on what you can control, the present and the future. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, use those experiences as lessons to guide your decisions moving forward. Mindfulness is a powerful practice for letting go. By staying present and grounded in the here and now, you redirect your focus away from the past and toward what truly matters. Meditation, deep breathing, or simply pausing to appreciate your surroundings can help you stay anchored in the present. Over time, mindfulness cultivates a sense of inner peace that makes it easier to release past hurts. Forgiveness and letting go can also involve rituals that symbolize your release of the past. For example, you might write a letter expressing your feelings about a hurtful experience and then tear it up or burn it as a way of letting it go. These symbolic actions can be incredibly cathartic, providing a sense of closure and renewal. Surround yourself with people who support your healing and growth. Share your feelings with trusted friends, family, or a therapist who can provide perspective and encouragement. Sometimes, just voicing your pain and hearing words of understanding can make a significant difference in your journey toward forgiveness. Focus on what you want to create in your life moving forward. Holding on to the past takes up emotional and mental space that could be used for joy, creativity, and connection. By forgiving and letting go, you create room for positive experiences and opportunities to enter your life. Visualize the life you want to build and take intentional steps toward it, unburdened by the weight of old wounds. Celebrate your progress. Forgiveness is a courageous act, and letting go of the past is a sign of strength and resilience. Acknowledge the effort it takes to release pain and the freedom it brings to your heart and mind. Each step you take in this process is a step toward a life that is lighter, brighter, and more aligned with your true self. Practicing forgiveness and letting go of the past is a gift you give yourself. It allows you to heal, grow, and move forward with clarity and peace. By releasing the burdens of resentment and regret, you open yourself to the limitless possibilities of the present and future, creating a life that is rooted in love, joy, and renewal. Chapter 20. Live with intention and purpose. Living with intention and purpose is the ultimate step in building a life you love. It means making conscious choices, aligning your actions with your values, and focusing your energy on what truly matters. An intentional life is not one that happens by chance. It's a life designed with clarity and purpose, where every decision contributes to your sense of fulfillment and joy. The foundation of intentional living is clarity about your values and priorities. Ask yourself, what is most important to me? What kind of person do I want to be? Your answers to these questions will act as a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you stay aligned with your vision. For example, if family and relationships are a top priority, you can intentionally make time for meaningful connections rather than letting your schedule fill up with obligations that don't align with this value. One of the most practical ways to live intentionally is to set clear goals. These goals don't have to be grand. They can be as simple as spending more time outdoors, learning a new skill, or prioritizing self-care. The key is to ensure that your goals align with your values and contribute to your overall sense of purpose. Write them down, break them into actionable steps, and revisit them regularly to track your progress. Living intentionally also involves being mindful of how you spend your time. Time is one of your most valuable resources, and how you use it reflects your priorities. Take a close look at your daily schedule and identify activities that don't serve your goals or values. Replace these with actions that align with your intentions, such as dedicating time to personal growth, fostering relationships, or pursuing your passions. Saying no is a vital part of living with intention. It's easy to get caught up in the demands and expectations of others, but saying yes to everything can dilute your focus and energy. Learn to set boundaries and say no to commitments that don't align with your values or priorities. Saying no is not selfish. It's a way of protecting your time and energy for what truly matters. Mindfulness is another essential aspect of intentional living. When you practice mindfulness, you bring your full attention to the present moment, making deliberate choices rather than acting out of habit or impulse. For instance, instead of mindlessly scrolling through your phone, you might choose to spend that time reading, journaling, or connecting with loved ones. Mindfulness helps you live more fully and purposefully in each moment. Living with intention also requires reflection and self-awareness. Take time regularly to evaluate your actions and choices. Are they aligned with your goals and values? Are you spending your energy on what truly matters? Reflection helps you course-correct when needed and ensures that you're living in alignment with your vision for your life. A key part of living intentionally is focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected challenges will arise. Instead of being consumed by worry or frustration over things beyond your control, direct your energy toward what you can influence. This mindset helps you stay resilient and focused on your purpose, even in the face of adversity. Living with purpose also means finding ways to contribute to something larger than yourself. Purpose often arises from the impact you have on others and the world around you. Whether it's through your work, volunteering, or small acts of kindness, contributing to the greater good gives your life deeper meaning. Ask yourself, how can I use my skills, talents, and resources to make a positive difference? Gratitude plays a significant role in intentional living. By appreciating what you have and acknowledging the progress you've made, you cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment. Gratitude reminds you of the beauty in the present moment and keeps you focused on what truly matters. Start or end your day by reflecting on a few things you're grateful for. It's a simple but powerful practice. Celebrate the journey of living intentionally. It's not about perfection, but about progress and alignment. Each day you make choices that align with your values and purpose. You're creating a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. Recognize and honor your efforts and allow yourself to feel proud of the intentional life you're building. Living with intention and purpose transforms your daily experiences and overall outlook on life. It empowers you to take control of your choices, focus on what matters most, and create a life that reflects your true self. By living intentionally, you're not just building a life you love, you're fully engaging with and cherishing the life you have right now. Chapter 21. Build a legacy of love and meaning. As you build a life you love, consider the impact you want to leave on the world. Your legacy is not just about the achievements you accumulate, but about the lives you touch, the values you live by, and the difference you make. A legacy of love and meaning is a gift you give to future generations, a lasting imprint that reflects your authenticity, purpose, and the positive influence you've had on others. The first step in building your legacy is identifying what truly matters to you. Legacy isn't about material wealth or accolades. It's about the values and principles that define your life. Ask yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? What kind of impact do I want to have on my family, friends, and community? Whether it's kindness, resilience, creativity, or generosity, your legacy begins with the qualities you embody. Living your legacy starts with intentional actions. Each day offers opportunities to align your choices with your values and contribute to something greater than yourself. For example, if you value compassion, practice small acts of kindness regularly, helping a stranger, offering words of encouragement, or volunteering your time. These actions, while seemingly small, create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond your immediate circle. Relationships are a cornerstone of any meaningful legacy. The way you connect with others, the love and support you offer, and the memories you create are the most enduring aspects of your impact. Invest time and energy into nurturing meaningful relationships. Be present, listen deeply, and show appreciation for the people who matter to you. Your presence in their lives leaves an indelible mark, one that continues to resonate even after you're gone. Mentorship is another powerful way to build a legacy of meaning. Sharing your knowledge, experiences, and wisdom with others can inspire them to grow and succeed. Whether it's guiding a colleague, mentoring a young person, or simply offering advice to a friend, your willingness to share what you've learned creates a ripple effect of growth and inspiration. Consider how your contributions can extend beyond your immediate circle. Your skills, talents, and resources can create a positive impact on your community and the world. Whether it's through charitable giving, activism, or creating art that inspires, find ways to contribute to causes that align with your values. A legacy of love and meaning isn't confined to your personal life. It can touch countless lives in ways you may never fully see. Your legacy is also shaped by the way you handle challenges and adversity. The resilience, grace, and determination you show during difficult times serve as an example for others. Share your stories of overcoming obstacles and let others see that struggles are not the end, but a path to growth. By living authentically and embracing life's imperfections, you inspire others to do the same. Creativity can be a powerful tool in building your legacy. Whether you write, paint, compose music, or engage in another creative pursuit, your art becomes a reflection of your inner world and values. Creativity allows you to express yourself uniquely and leave something tangible for future generations to appreciate and learn from. Building a legacy also involves fostering sustainability. Think about the long-term impact of your actions on the environment, society, and future generations. Making conscious choices to reduce waste, conserve resources, and promote equity and justice ensures that your legacy contributes to a better world. Even small efforts, like teaching others about sustainability or supporting ethical practices, can have a lasting effect. A key part of creating a legacy is storytelling. Share your journey with others, the lessons you've learned, the challenges you've faced, and the wisdom you've gained. Whether it's through conversations, journaling, or leaving written letters for loved ones, your story carries the essence of your life and the values you hold dear. These stories inspire, educate, and connect, bridging the gap between generations. Remember that building a legacy of love and meaning is an ongoing process. It's not about achieving a final goal, but about living each day with purpose and intention. Legacy is built moment by moment, in the way you treat others, the actions you take, and the values you uphold. Even the simplest choices, showing kindness, practicing gratitude, or offering support, contribute to the greater tapestry of your impact. A legacy of love and meaning doesn't have to be grand to be significant. It's about the lives you touch and the positive difference you make, no matter how small. By living authentically, contributing to the world around you, and cherishing the relationships that matter most, you create a legacy that endures long after your time. This legacy not only reflects the life you've built, but also serves as a source of inspiration and guidance for those who follow. Chapter 22. Foster a lifelong connection to yourself. In the journey of building a life you love, perhaps the most profound relationship you will ever cultivate is the one you have with yourself. Fostering a lifelong connection to yourself is about self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-love. It's about understanding who you are, honoring your needs, and staying true to your values as you navigate life's complexities. This connection is the foundation for everything you do and every relationship you form. The first step in fostering a deep connection to yourself is to embrace self-awareness. Self-awareness involves understanding your emotions, motivations, and patterns of behavior. It requires taking time to reflect on your experiences and choices, asking questions like, what makes me happy? What are my strengths and weaknesses? What do I truly value? By exploring these aspects of yourself, you gain clarity about who you are and what matters most. Journaling is a powerful tool for building self-awareness. Writing down your thoughts and feelings allows you to process your inner world and uncover patterns you might not notice otherwise. Dedicate a few minutes each day to reflect on your experiences, emotions, and intentions. Over time, your journal becomes a map of your growth and a window into your evolving self. Practicing mindfulness is another key to staying connected to yourself. Mindfulness brings your focus to the present moment, allowing you to experience life fully without judgment. By being mindful, you become more attuned to your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. This awareness helps you make conscious choices that align with your true self rather than acting on autopilot or external pressures. Self-compassion is an essential part of fostering a lifelong connection to yourself. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during difficult times. Instead of criticizing yourself for mistakes or shortcomings, acknowledge that imperfection is part of being human. When you show yourself compassion, you create a safe space within to heal, grow, and thrive. Listening to your inner voice is crucial for staying connected to yourself. In a world full of noise and external influences, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs and desires. Make time to tune into your intuition and trust your instincts. Whether it's deciding on a career move, ending a toxic relationship, or simply choosing how to spend your day, your inner voice can guide you toward decisions that feel authentic and aligned. Regularly checking in with yourself helps maintain this connection. Set aside moments to ask yourself how you're feeling, what you need, and whether you're living in alignment with your values. This practice not only strengthens your self-awareness, but also helps you stay proactive in meeting your needs and addressing areas of imbalance in your life. Prioritizing self-care is another vital aspect of nurturing your relationship with yourself. Self-care goes beyond physical health. It includes mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Make time for activities that rejuvenate you, whether it's meditating, reading, exercising, or engaging in a creative hobby. Self-care is not selfish. It's a way of replenishing your energy so you can show up fully for yourself and others. Boundaries play a significant role in maintaining a strong connection to yourself. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and well-being by ensuring that your needs are respected. Learn to say no to commitments or relationships that drain you, and yes to what nourishes you. Setting and upholding boundaries is a way of honoring your worth and staying true to your values. Celebrating your individuality is another way to deepen your connection to yourself. Embrace your quirks, talents, and unique qualities without comparing yourself to others. Recognize that your journey is your own, and what makes you different is also what makes you special. The more you accept and celebrate yourself, the stronger your inner connection becomes. As you grow and evolve, your connection to yourself will deepen. Life is dynamic, and so are you. Embrace the changes, challenges, and milestones that shape you, and use them as opportunities to learn more about who you are. Your relationship with yourself is not static. It's a lifelong journey of discovery and growth. Foster a sense of gratitude for who you are and the life you're building. Appreciate your resilience, your efforts, and the unique path you've traveled. Gratitude strengthens your self-connection by focusing on your inherent worth and the value you bring to the world. Fostering a lifelong connection to yourself is an ongoing practice. It requires intention, patience, and self-compassion, but the rewards are immeasurable. When you are deeply connected to yourself, you create a foundation of authenticity, strength, and inner peace. This connection empowers you to navigate life with clarity, confidence, and purpose, ensuring that you build not just a life you love, but a life that truly reflects who you are. Chapter 22. Embrace the power of hope and possibility. Hope is the light that guides us through life's uncertainties and challenges. It is the belief that no matter how difficult the circumstances, things can and will improve. As you build a life you love, embracing hope and the boundless possibilities it brings allows you to remain resilient, inspired, and motivated. Hope is not just a passive emotion. It's a powerful force that fuels your dreams and empowers you to create a future filled with meaning and joy. Hope begins with perspective. It's about choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, on opportunities rather than obstacles. While it's natural to feel overwhelmed by challenges, hope helps you see that setbacks are temporary and that solutions often lie just beyond the horizon. When you cultivate hope, you shift your mindset from "this is impossible" to "what can I do to make this better?" To nurture hope, start by setting meaningful goals. Goals provide direction and a sense of purpose, even in difficult times. They give you something to strive for and remind you that the future is shaped by the actions you take today. Break your goals into manageable steps to make progress feel achievable, and celebrate each milestone along the way. Every small success reinforces your belief that change is possible. Visualization is a powerful tool for fostering hope. Take time to imagine the future you want to create in vivid detail. Picture the life you love, the relationships you cherish, and the accomplishments you're proud of. Visualization not only strengthens your sense of hope, but also primes your mind to recognize opportunities and take actions that align with your vision. Surround yourself with positivity and inspiration. The people, environments, and content you engage with have a profound impact on your mindset. Spend time with those who uplift and encourage you. Seek out stories of resilience and success, and immerse yourself in experiences that ignite your passion and curiosity. A hopeful environment fuels your belief in what's possible. Another way to cultivate hope is by focusing on gratitude. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's lacking to what's present and abundant in your life. Reflect on the blessings, opportunities, and relationships you have, and remind yourself that even in challenging times, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude and hope are interconnected. Acknowledging the good in your life strengthens your belief in a brighter future. Embrace uncertainty as part of the journey. Hope doesn't require certainty about the future. It requires faith in your ability to navigate it. Life is inherently unpredictable, but within that uncertainty lies infinite potential. By embracing the unknown with an open heart, you allow room for unexpected opportunities and outcomes to unfold. Hope also involves taking action. It's not just about wishing for a better future, but about actively working toward it. Even small steps can have a significant impact. Whether it's reaching out for support, learning a new skill, or simply showing up with determination, your actions demonstrate your commitment to making hope a reality. Resilience plays a crucial role in sustaining hope. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but resilience helps you bounce back stronger and more determined. Build resilience by practicing self-care, seeking support, and reframing difficulties as opportunities for growth. Each time you overcome an obstacle, your hope is reinforced, reminding you of your strength and resourcefulness. Another important aspect of hope is self-belief. Trust in your ability to adapt, learn, and thrive, even in the face of adversity. Remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome and the growth you've experienced as a result. Self-belief is the foundation of hope. It gives you the confidence to keep moving forward, no matter what. Share your hope with others. Hope is contagious, and by inspiring those around you, you create a ripple effect of positivity and possibility. Offer encouragement, share your vision for the future, and support others in their pursuits. Together, you amplify each other's hope and build a stronger, more connected community. Recognize that hope is not just a destination, it's a daily practice. Each day, choose to see the possibilities in front of you, to believe in your capacity for growth, and to trust in the journey ahead. Hope is not about ignoring reality. It's about facing it with courage and optimism, knowing that you have the power to shape your life in meaningful ways. By embracing the power of hope and possibility, you create a life that is rich with purpose and promise. Hope fuels your dreams, sustains you through challenges, and opens your heart to the beauty of what lies ahead. When you choose hope, you choose to believe in a future that is as bright and boundless as your imagination allows, a future where you can truly build and live a life you love. Chapter 23. Leave a legacy of growth and inspiration. As you near the culmination of building a life you love, your journey extends beyond your individual experiences. A meaningful life is not only about what you achieve, but also about the legacy you leave behind, a legacy that inspires others to grow, dream, and create lives they love as well. Leaving a legacy of growth and inspiration ensures that the positive impact of your life resonates far beyond your time, touching countless lives and shaping the future. A legacy of growth begins with your commitment to lifelong learning and self-improvement. By consistently striving to expand your knowledge, skills, and understanding, you set an example for others to embrace growth in their own lives. Share your journey openly, whether it's the lessons you've learned from failure, the breakthroughs you've achieved, or the goals you continue to pursue. Your willingness to grow not only enhances your own life, but also serves as a beacon for others seeking to evolve. Inspiration comes from living authentically and aligning your actions with your values. When you embody qualities like integrity, kindness, and resilience, you create a powerful ripple effect. People are inspired not just by what you say, but by how you live. Your example becomes a testament to the possibility of building a life rooted in purpose and passion, encouraging others to follow their own unique paths. One of the most tangible ways to leave a legacy is through mentorship and guidance. Sharing your knowledge and experiences with others, whether they're younger colleagues, friends, or family members, empowers them to grow and achieve their goals. Mentorship doesn't have to be formal. It can be as simple as offering encouragement, sharing advice, or being a supportive presence during critical moments in someone's life. Your legacy also extends to the work you create and the contributions you make to the world. Whether it's writing a book, launching a business, volunteering for a cause, or creating art, the work you leave behind becomes a lasting reflection of your values and passions. Focus on creating work that not only fulfills you, but also benefits others, leaving a positive and enduring mark on your community and beyond. Acts of kindness are a cornerstone of an inspirational legacy. Simple gestures, helping a neighbor, donating to a cause, or offering a listening ear, may seem small, but their impact can be profound. Kindness has a ripple effect, inspiring those who experience it to pass it on to others. By consistently practicing kindness, you create a culture of compassion that outlives you. Building a legacy of growth and inspiration also involves fostering meaningful relationships. The bonds you form with family, friends, and colleagues are some of the most enduring aspects of your life. Invest time and energy into these connections, prioritizing quality over quantity. Show up for the people who matter to you, celebrate their successes, and support them during challenges. These relationships become a living legacy, carried forward by the people whose lives you've touched. Storytelling is a powerful tool for leaving a legacy. Share your journey, both the triumphs and the struggles, with authenticity and vulnerability. Your stories can inspire others to face their challenges with courage, pursue their dreams with determination, and embrace their unique journeys. Whether you write, speak, or simply share in conversations, your stories have the potential to leave a lasting impression. Legacy is not just about what you leave behind, but also about what you build in the present. Live each day with intention, focusing on actions that align with your values and contribute to the greater good. This daily commitment to purpose and growth ensures that your life is not only fulfilling for you, but also impactful for others. Sustainability is an important element of a meaningful legacy. Consider how your actions today affect future generations, whether it's through environmental conservation, ethical decision-making, or promoting social justice. Your choices can create a better world for those who come after you. Align your lifestyle with sustainable practices to ensure that your legacy contributes positively to the planet and society. Reflect on the impact you want to leave behind and how it aligns with the life you're living now. Are your actions today building the legacy you envision? Take time to celebrate the progress you've made, the people you've inspired, and the changes you've initiated. Recognize that leaving a legacy is not about perfection. It's about consistency, authenticity, and the willingness to make a difference, no matter how small. Leaving a legacy of growth and inspiration is the ultimate culmination of building a life you love. It's the realization that your life is not just about personal fulfillment, but about empowering others to dream, grow, and create. By living authentically, contributing meaningfully, and nurturing relationships, you leave behind not just memories, but a blueprint for others to follow. A legacy that continues to inspire and uplift long after your journey has ended. Building a life you love is one of the most profound and rewarding journeys you can undertake. It is not about achieving perfection or following a predetermined path. It's about creating a life that reflects your values, fulfills your dreams, and allows you to grow into the best version of yourself. Through self-awareness, intentionality, resilience, and a deep connection to your purpose, you shape a life that is not only meaningful for you, but also inspiring to others. This book has taken you through a holistic journey, defining your vision, embracing self-awareness, cultivating positive habits, and finding joy in the journey. It has explored the power of forgiveness, the importance of balance, and the necessity of adapting to change. Along the way, you've learned to foster relationships, live with mindfulness, and leave a legacy of growth and inspiration. The life you love is not something that simply happens. It's something you build, moment by moment, with every decision you make. It's about aligning your actions with your values and finding meaning in both the big milestones and the small, everyday moments. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, celebrating progress, and remaining hopeful about the possibilities ahead. As you move forward, remember that this journey is lifelong. Your dreams, goals, and priorities may evolve, and that's part of the beauty of building a life you love. Embrace the changes, cherish the process, and continue to strive for authenticity and fulfillment. Your journey is uniquely yours, and every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to a life that feels true to who you are. Above all, know that building a life you love is about more than just yourself. It's about the impact you have on others, the connections you nurture, and the legacy you leave behind. By living with purpose and intention, you create a ripple effect that inspires and uplifts those around you, leaving the world better than you found it. The life you love is not just about reaching a destination. It's about the journey, the growth, and the love you infuse into every moment. As you continue to build your life, may you find joy, purpose, and fulfillment in every step of the way. This is your life, your masterpiece. Make it extraordinary.